afternoon. This is the video newsletter for Buy Sell Short for Tuesday, August 6th. I know it's a surprise. The market was actually down today 100 points. Not that the movement in our positions would have indicated that. Monster day today. But let's just go over the indices real quick. Fed or market down 90 plus points. Same old, same old. Whenever we see the market down over 100 points, you have to know the Fed is somewhat involved. And today we had a couple of the non-voting Fed clowns out talking the same old gibberish that they've been talking for the last year plus. Fisher out, of course, saying, yes, we're going to probably start tapering in September, but we may not taper until September. We may not taper till the end of the year. Blah, 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 same old story, market dipped. You know, it's the same thing we've been hearing from this guy, a non-voting member of the FOMC. I still stand by my opinion that there is going to be zero taper this year. The economic data does not support it yet. So, you know, we had our normal dip. We are in the month of August. Volumes can really dry up in the month of August, and nonsense like Fed chatter that has been repeated over and over can have a little bit more of an impact on the market. But still a stock pickers market, and it is a fantastic stock pickers market. But let's look at a couple of other indice charts. Dow 15-minute chart has some downside risk on it. Dow Transports, big dip over the last couple of days, back down to that 20-day exponential. Let's see what tomorrow brings. If we do get a bounce back, we had that big bounce last week off a similar support level and could see same thing happen again tomorrow. Same thing on the Russell. I mean, there's just so many articles out right now. This is the most hated bull market that has ever existed. It's almost one of the longest bull markets that we've seen without a large correction. And, you know, Joe Average is still out of it. Although, over the last couple of weeks, you've started to see signs of the average guy getting into stocks because you're seeing all sorts of stocks blow up ridiculously on any sort of news, just on any sort of volume. Low floats have been crazy over the last few days. And, you know, Joe Average still not really in this market, which means we still have a lot more upside room, I believe, over the coming weeks and months. But anyway, let us jump into some charts. VLTC monster! We were buyers last week, 420 mobile breakout play off Facebook. Here we are 5 days later, 70% gain. If you are still riding any shares here, the next breakout would be 750, and, you know, the sky's the limit after that. I mean, I sent the alert out saying to book 3/4 plus positions on this one, but, you know, given the nonsensical moves we've seen on some stocks recently, like look at SPEX, $5.90 to $27 over the last week. So, you know, anything is possible on these low flow plays, and, you know, book a chunk of gains on this one. Trail your stops up to $6 and see what happens on the remainder of the position, but make sure you locked in some gains. Monster winner for us. New play, MTSL, profitable. Cash flow positive. This was a breakout play yesterday at $1.85. Hit 220. What did that get? How high did it get today? Up to 229 today. So we're already, 20% plus on this one with still a lot more upside. Big breakout is 242. The 200-day moving average at 291 is our first target. And then we start getting into that gap fill zone up here in the 3s to 4s. And again, low flow play, volume starting to come in. This has been acting just like VLTC did, just like I said yesterday. Pay attention. This is how these move. We want them to start to slowly move, slowly build on it. The volume starts to come in, and then they go boom. And we're starting to see that happen here on MTSL. But a new alert today, NAII, another profitable play. They are supplements. You know, if you lift weights, I've been doing a lot of weightlifting over the last few months. These are the guys that do those supplements. HLF, let's pull up HLF, Herbalife. You've probably heard a lot of this with that massive short squeeze on this one over the last month. REVL, or is it LV? RELV last week. Look at this. 100% move on this one last week, and this one actually should not have moved that much. The real deal is actually the one we're in right now, NAII. Big breakout above the 200-day moving average today. 549 is where you'll probably see them start to chase. Just like on VLTC, when this one got up there to the five break, they really started to chase this puppy. So this break of 549 is where you'll start to see the chatter. 589 plus is where they'll really start to move into this one. But a significant break above the 200-day moving average today. You're going to see a lot of alerts on this one on the big volume over the last, over today. Start triggering a bunch of alerts tonight. And you can see it's been a while since this one's been over. Actually, that's the wrong stock. Let's look at the NAII. It has been quite a while since this one was over the 200-day moving average. And if we look back here, back in 2011, the last time this stock, after a decent amount of time underneath the 200-day moving average, when it broke above it, it just zoomed. It doubled. So similar setup on this one. Chart looks great. Should be a sweet little swing winner for us. And speaking of swing winners, cool! Boom! After hours. Gambling news. They bought an investment, 50% ownership in an Isle of Man online gambling operation. Why does that matter, you say? And people are going, it's an Isle of Man operation. Case you're not from Europe and you don't understand how gambling works, the Isle of Man is like the Vegas of Europe. That is where all the online casinos are incorporated, where their base is, and now Cool is a legitimate online gaming play. And after Zynga pulled out and the implosion in Glue shares after hours, this is now the cheapest gambling play out there. And we were in this based on the one-year chart. This stock pops big once a year. But just like Mad Cats, we've got this trend. They both exploded when back in 2010, the stock just went off to the races. And our target here, our swing target, 125. After hours, it's trading at 80 cents, up 30% in after hours. And we've been nicely accumulating this one over the last few days. 60, 61, 62 cents. You guys were looking for the logic behind it. Here we go. We're already up 30% on this baby, and we're still looking for another 50% plus on it. So looking fantastic here. PLUG. Big breakout. Again, another move through the 200-day moving average. Big break through that resistance at 53 cents today on very, very strong volume. Here is the one-year chart. Big cup and handle breakout here. I probably could move this, but target here is 76 cents. They report earnings Thursday morning. Now, typically when a small cap stock reports earnings in the morning, they tend to be bullish. Golden Cross just happened as well on the chart today. 50-day up through the 200-day moving average. Got another day for this one to continue its momentum and could be a nice gap and run play tomorrow. Quick mention on Mad Cats. Golden Cross on this baby, slowly but surely rebounding. Sooner rather than later, we're going to be looking at this stock with a 1 in front of its price. Just continue the swing wins. We've been hitting them out of the park lately. HTM reports earnings in a week. Again, another one. Let's check out a little tighter frame of this one. 59 cents is the breakout. We're going to be looking at this one, and we got to go look at back and look at that previous chart that we had here. Next resistance level. Let's go up here. 70 cents plus, so we're looking really, really great in this other swing play of ours. CXM, reverse split play. You remember it used to trade down in the 20-cent area for forever and a day. Big volume over the last couple of days. Float is down to 5 million. It's been low float mania over the last couple of days. Positive MACD cross, as you can see on the chart today. Stochastics look good. Unbalanced volume, just a vertical move up on this one. And 140, probably where we'll see them chase. Could see this one move up to $1.60, $1.80 in this current environment. Quick mention on DCTH. Earnings after hours. Really a non-event, still loaded with cash, 32 million plus in cash. But the PR The earnings release was actually written very well, in my opinion. A lot of nice little niblets, not a nice little bones in it. It's a very hated stock. But, I mean, we saw the Turd King, ASTM, go from 33 cents to 90 cents on absolutely nothing. They don't even have cash. ASTM or DCTH FDA in 4 weeks. I've seen every single stock that's got an FDA panel get some hope and get a big run. DCTH will be no different. Recall what ZLCS has done over the last couple of days. ZLCS earnings report, they talked a little bit about their phase 1 cancer drug, and the stock has gone up 60%. DCTH, now that earnings are out of the way, we saw the same thing happen on ETRM, we saw it happen on DVAX, now we just seen it happen on ZLCS. Earnings, day later, kaboom. 42 to 45 cents is the zone where they will really start to chase one. We got what we wanted out of the earnings report today. Non-event with an actual positive bias. This one should join the biotech, small cap biotech mania that is ongoing right now. There are very few of these stocks left. Time for DCTH to join the party. RNN. Jumped into this one a couple of days ago. We were buying down here at 51, 52 cents on this trend, and we have not been disappointed. So far, we are up 20%, looking very, very good. The chest thumpers will start buying this one at 66 cents and tell you how great they are when it's at 75 to 80, when we're already sitting on a 60% gain. That's the roadmap for this one. Strong ramp. Each time off this trend, off this uptrend, off the bounce, the stock has made a new high. So a new high would imply a move to the 70s here. We're also about to get a positive MACD cross. Stochastics still have a lot of upside room. It just now broke through the 50 level, and we've seen a corresponding thing happen in the last 2 big romps. This one is not done and should do very, very well in the near term. So awesome week, month. The last month has been fantastic. The swing plays are doing great. We are spitting off 50% winners left and right. Buy the dips, sell the rips, repeat. And, you know, I got to mention, though, VLTC, our swing mentality, this was awesome. 70% gain in 5 days. They're not all going to happen in 5 days. Some may happen in a day. Some may take a month. Just keep that in mind. Don't get used to these blowing up within a day, although it's very, very nice. And, I mean, we've started to see it happen over and over again. And, you know, NEI or NAII, maybe the next one to blow up over the next couple of days. So have a great night, guys. If you've got any questions, shoot me an email. See you guys in the chat room. And it's been awesome. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Bye.